So today I've got a product here that solves charging needs. You have your Tesla wall connectors, Tesla mobile connectors and everything, but there's another option on the market if you are looking for something that's a little more cost friendly and still gives you the same thing. This is from a company called EVDance. I actually have the box in here that I have not opened, and so I'm going to go through the unboxing a little bit here. But basically what they have is a wide range of electric vehicle chargers. This is not just for Tesla. You can do for basically any other vehicle that uses the J1722 connector, but they have also a variety of adapters. So basically, if you're looking for a charging solution for your vehicle, mobile or wall, and it's not just for Teslas, EVDance is a company you want to check out. But here I have a product here that is sent to me for that's basically a mobile connector, a charger. And so we're going to get to the unboxing, talk about this product, but the benefits of it, the pluses, any minus that there is whatsoever, and then basically how it compares to your Tesla charger and why it's a good option for you to explore. So let's get to it. That is the box. The EVDance is a level 2 portable electric vehicle charger, and this is for Tesla. That's what we have in here, and it looks like it comes with a storage bag and a cable and connector holder, which is a good thing because a lot of times with this mobile chargers or mobile connectors, you have to buy that holder separately. So let's take this out. It also looks like it's got some options for the lights. So when it's green and it's flashing, that means it's charging. When it's blue and it's flashing, it means it's connected but not charging. When it's red and it's flashing, there's a ground fault. When it's green and it's solid, it's fully charged. Blue solid is standing by. Red solid, general fault. So basically you have blue, green, blue, and red. And green is good. Blue basically means you're standing by. Red means problem. So yeah, let's get into it and see. This was shipped actually though from Amazon, and that's one thing I'll say to you is like if you are looking to order, they have this on Amazon, and so what that does is they get you the product a lot quicker, especially if you've got Prime and all that stuff in here. And so since this is a portable connector, this is a 32 amp, you get a 7.6 kilowatt output. The cable is 25 foot long. I'm going to compare with the regular mobile connector and the wall connector, and we'll see how that measures up. And it's also IP66 rated for waterproofing. So if you want to put this outside, it might work. This also already comes with a NEMA 1450 adapter already, and it's got a Tesla NSCS connector. And so let's see. All right, so everything already comes in the bag. So that is the bag. Now, for good measure, I'm going to pull out, this is the Tesla mobile connector. For side-by-side comparison, I've got a Tesla mobile connector that's here. This is the EVDance mobile connector. This has a whole bag. Since I pulled this from back here, I'm gonna try to put this here and just gonna see how that fits. Just gonna move some stuff here for now. If I put this in that back spot there and I put this back down. So it fits. It's a little bit thicker in height than the Tesla one, but I can also try what happens here. So if I put it to this front part, then it's definitely, yeah, so it still fits in that back space there. So that's not a concern in just comparing side by side here. So now I'm gonna put this to the side. Let's get into this product here. So I'm gonna open it. All right, just gonna lay. So that's everything you have. You've got the bag, put it back to the side. This here is going to be this is the wall mount for the connectors, and actually I'm gonna say I like the two-tone of this. And then you've got this here. This is what you would screw into the wall, and then basically once this is in the wall, this will then basically go and mount on it that way. And then you've got screws and anchors for you to be able to mount this to the wall. So that's one setup that you have there. I'm gonna put this all back in the bag. This looks really nice. It looks really neat. It's streamlined. And then you've got instruction manual. It's not too busy. Your warnings, product specifications. This requires a 40 amp circuit breaker. This is the mobile connector, same as a Tesla mobile connector that does 32 amps. And then you've got basically some directions here, some troubleshooting stuff here. This comes with a 12-month warranty, so you've got 1-year warranty on that. We'll put that to the side. On the end here, now, the one other difference between this, I'm just gonna do the long way here, is with Teslas, you have to buy the adapter separately. Tesla's mobile connector comes with the regular 15 amp plug, and you have to buy the NEMA 1450 adapter separately to get that compatibility. Like I said, this one already comes wired with that 1450 adapter or plug. And like I said, they also have different plugs that they sell, because I see this is screwed in and this feels pretty heavy. For comparison, this is the Tesla 1450 adapter, and this is a lot skinnier. This looks, compared to this, you can see the heftiness of this cable. So that's one thing that may be a benefit there with this EVDance charger. You also get to have this. This is another mount that you can sit the charger in, but we'll come to that. And so now I also like that they include this wrap in here. All right, so that's that. There, I got one more thing to cut open right here. There we go. All right, so this is the full charger in all of its glory. I'm gonna take this. It's nice, it's slick. It's got this little glossy side here. It's a sticker that also tells you the instruction. It feels very light. And I'm going to open this. It's about the same weight, about the same size as a Tesla mobile charger. This is just a little bit slightly bigger and heftier, but weight-wise, about the same thing. Of course, you get a light in the Tesla one through the lights. You get a light in here. But then, same exact concept of the connectors. It has a button here like Tesla does. The same thing that you see in here too. So when I compare the cabling, the wirings, this is definitely a lot thicker than Tesla. This has the thickness of the wall connector compared to Tesla's mobile connector. So just wire gauge wise and everything, it looks like this is more heavily, strongly built compared to Tesla's mobile connector. I'm not saying Tesla's connector is inferior or anything. It's just one significant difference of the heftiness of the cablings. All right, so now that we've gone through what's in here, let's do some quick comparison when it comes to the cable length, mobile connector from Tesla compared to this, and then we'll do some plug-in charging, and then we'll see how that goes. All right, so now I've laid out the two mobile connectors. I've got Tesla mobile connector, EVDance mobile connector. Again, even looking at the length of this is just using regular plug now, but you can see it's about like I'll just call it a foot. This has got a much longer length. And so side by side, you can see even the difference in the thickness of the cables, Tesla, EVDance. Now I'm gonna go and show you what it looks like lengthwise. The EVDance cable is 25 feet long. And so I'm coming from one end of my garage all the way here. And now I can see this is where the Tesla one ends, basically almost at the end here. The EVDance one has about 3 extra foot going around. So you can see that's still going and looping around. So one thing that issue that we had was with the mobile connector, and I'll show you right now. With the two Teslas we have, there's one here, other one there. With the mobile connector that's currently plugged in here, I'm going to take the cable and I'm going to try to go plug in to the other car just to show you what that looks like. So right now, you can see now I'm stretching that cable, and over here, I can get to it, but I'll plug it in. So now with the mobile connector, it's plugged in, but this is what the issue is. You can see that's the cable dangling. And if I come over here to where it's plugged in, that's what it looks like. Literally from the side, it's pulling. This is not good. So we don't use the mobile connector to charge that car. The mobile connector charges the one that's closer to it. With the EVDance mobile charger, we're not gonna have that problem. This is gonna reach easily to both cars. And so if you have two Teslas in your family and you're worried about it not being long enough, you don't have that problem with this mobile connector. It definitely goes all the way from one wall all the way to the other wall. Let me tell you something else that I've found with this mobile connector here. So this is Tesla's mobile connector. Because this adapter here, it's a very short, literally, it's a very short adapter. For those of us that have wall-mounted 1450 outlets like this, and so it's not basically recessed in the wall, so the outlet is not flush with the wall, it's mounted on the wall. The issue for people like us here is this has to bend hang like this. We don't have enough room. You don't have enough room for you to be able to put a wall mount here for this charger to hold it and try to hold the wall. So like I said, I'm trying to do that here. I don't have enough here to do that. And so when you don't have that, what happens then is the weight of this is pulling on this connector. And because this is disconnectable, what ends up happening is you start having this here not be flush and start separating. And when you have that and you plug your car in, what happens then is the car, it will start charging normally, but then it will probably just switch to half the voltage. You're going to get a case where instead of you getting the full 32 amps that you get, it will tell you it's now charging at 16 amps because this is no longer making the full connection it needs. And so, but unfortunately, when you have outlets like this, you don't have a way of mounting this to the wall. This is one benefit with the EVDance. So I'm going to disconnect this and I'm going to plug the EVDance one in. And now with this plugged in, what you see here now is because this is very long, right? I have enough now to be able to say, if I don't put a wall holder here, this can be mounted and it can sit flush the wall. So personally, I don't like that my stuff kind of dangles like that. I don't like it, but I don't have a choice because this is not, my outlet is no wall, it's not flush to the wall. But because this has a pretty long length, this is more than a foot, because it's long enough, I have enough room to manipulate. If you want to mount it sideways, you can do that. You want to mount it this way, you can do that. I don't know if you have enough to mount it. Actually, if you want to mount it upside down to the side, you can do that also too. So you have more options and more versatility with this charger because of that longer cable than you have with a Tesla mobile connector. I'm not comparing this to the wall connector, and I've got a lot of wiring here because I've got a wall connector here, mobile connector there, but I'm not comparing this to wall connector because this is a mobile charger. And so more versatility, more things you can do with this here compared to what you can do with a Tesla charger. So now that we've got this all plugged in now, let's go talk about what it looks like when you plug into your car and it's charging. I've got the charger plugged in over there, you can see over there, and now I've got the other end here. It's gonna take this off. I've got other end here. I'm gonna test first, does everything work as it should? I'm gonna press the button here and see, does it open the charging port? Yes, it does. And so now I'm gonna push that in. That says blue. When I look at the charger on the other end over there, I'm gonna zoom in here a little bit. I can see that's flashing blue, which according to the manual, it means it's connected and it's standing by. It's not charging right now because I have my car set to charge at a specific time. So what I'll do then is I'm going to go and I'm going to tell it to start charging, and then let me see if I can put that. Yeah, I want to put that charger in view so you can see what happens to the light. So I'm going to have it set to start charging. Also, automatically, the car picked up that it was 32 amp connector, but now we've got green flashing light here now. And if I look, now I've got a green pulsing light. So if we just go in all the way there, you can see now the light is pulsing, it's green, then it goes off, comes back on. That tells me it's charging. And on my car here, I see that too. And like I mentioned, on the car, it was able to pick it up that it's a mobile connector, and so the max speed is locked at 32 amps. It's not going beyond that. I can't make it 40. So that's good. The car recognizes it, it's charging, and so we'll just have it keep going. And I don't expect it to be any different from a mobile connector. And so we'll let it do its thing. I'll let it charge for a little bit, then I'm gonna monitor and see, do I get the error that I get? Because lately on my mobile charger, I've been getting that error about where it's charging, and then the charging drops to half of its capacity. So instead of getting the full 32, I start getting 16. So I'm going to let it be for a little bit. I'm going to see, do I get the same thing? Does that happen here? If it does not, great. I'm also going to check and see temperature wise, everything is good. These cables are much thicker. So we'll let it do its thing, and then we'll come back and I'll check and see how it's going. So while this is charging, I figured I'd give you some more details about this company. The website is EVDances.com. So just like you see on there, EVDance with an S, so EVDances.com, and you can order anything from that website. Also, like I said, if you want to get something that's faster shipped, they have an Amazon webpage also, and I'll put our Amazon link in the description here. So if you want to order through Amazon, and if you have Prime, you know how that goes. So there's an Amazon link. Also, there's a coupon code that you can apply that will give you discount. I'm going to put that coupon code in the video here and also in the description. Apply that coupon code, you even got an extra discount. And they've got other options of this. They have the wall connector. They have connectors or chargers for non-Tesla vehicles. They have adapters. Also, they have extension cords. So if you park your car outside and this here is not long enough to reach where you park your car outside, or whatever your situation is, apartment complex, whatever, they have extension cords that basically go at the end of your connector, and then that connector plugs in to your car. So take advantage, check out the website, check out the Amazon store, and use the coupon code, get some discounts, and get your EV charging needs met. And so that is the EVDance Portable charger. I've used it for over 2 weeks now, and I've had no issues with it. I've been switching between the EVDance mobile charger and the Tesla mobile charger, and I've gotten errors more on the mobile charger from Tesla, probably due to the spreader that I'm using. But with the EVDance one, no errors. And because of the length, I'm also charging both cars. I'm not using just one for one car and something else with other cars. I'm able to use the same charger for both cars in both sides of the garage. So far, no issues with it. It's been great. And so I'm going to put the website is evdances.com. I'll put the link in the description. I'm going to have discount code that you can use in the description here. So do check them out, not just for Tesla, but even other vehicles, your other electric vehicles. They have solutions for other vehicles, for your adapters, for your extension cords. Definitely check them out for all those solutions. And again, I hope you enjoy anything you order from them. And as always, thanks for being here. I will see you next time.